Here's that other football death I was talking about. We get quite a few deaths now. I know they just released the NFL schedule, and we just had the draft not long ago. And a former member of the Seattle Seahawks has died. He was a member of some other teams as well, the 49ers, the Rams, and he was drafted by the Eagles. But the Seahawks just won the Super Bowl, right? And this guy was a captain of the Seahawks back in the day. So, dead at 75, no cause of death given. Super Bowl winning tight end Charle Young. I didn't check who did Charle Young win the Super Bowl with. Maybe it was the 49ers. It was the 49ers in 1982. So he wins the Super Bowl with the 49ers in 82. Last year's Super Bowl champion, the Seahawks, he's connected to both franchises, and now he's dead as the NFL schedule for next season is released.
Charle Young, a powerhouse tight end who left an indelible mark on the NFL and college football, died May 12, 2026 at the age of 75. A standout at USC, Young was a unanimous All-American and a key figure in the Trojans' 1972 national championship season. His excellence continued into the professional ranks after being selected in the first round of the 1973 draft by the Philadelphia Eagles, where he earned Rookie of the Year honors. Over 13 seasons, Young transitioned from a prolific receiver to a formidable blocker, winning Super Bowl XVII with the San Francisco 49ers and contributing to the legendary drive known as the Catch. Inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame in 2004, Young was equally dedicated off the field, volunteering extensively with the United Way and the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Society.
So he died in his 76th year of life. He dies in his 76th year of life, and San Francisco equals 76 in the reverse reduction cipher. You can see how that cipher breaks down. There's only 4 base ciphers that I show you because I think that's all it need. It's all it needs. The more options, it's just less believable. And this is the easiest to understand with the English language right here, the language that we speak. Okay, so you see that 76, and he dies in his 76 year of life. When you're 0, you turn 1 after a year, but then you're entering your second year of life. So he died at age 75. Then that's his 76th year of life. Okay. Even Charle Young, that's how they spell his name. You get that 57 right there in reduction, and that's 75 reversed, and he died at age 75. Look at Charle Young from right to left. You see the 75 right there. And you see his birthday, February 5th, and I mentioned in the Craig Morton death video, Craig Morton just died, and he has the same birthday as Charle Young. You see, February 5th. Craig Morton dies February 5th. Roger Staubach took over for Craig Morton in Dallas with the Cowboys, and he has that same birthday as well. Quarterback Craig Morton. So both these guys die. I think it was 3 days apart, if I remember correctly, recently here. I think it was May 9th with Craig Morton, and then May 12th, Charle Young. Their names start with C, and they're both connected to Super Bowls. Super Bowl winning tight end Charle Young dies. Craig Morton, who became the first quarterback to start Super Bowls for 2 franchises. Charle Young has this name Young just like Steve Young, who was a Super Bowl champion as well with the San Francisco 49ers. So they got the same name, both connected to the 49ers, and you get a Super Bowl connection. Now, what year did Steve Young win the Super Bowl? 1995. So that's interesting because Charlie Morton died the ninth day of the fifth month. And wow, that was on January 29th. I've been seeing 129 a lot lately. That was against the Chargers right there. 82. So Steve Young won the Super Bowl 13 years after Charlie Young. And I think Charlie Young played 13 seasons as well. So you get that Young connection with the name and the San Francisco 49ers with the Super Bowl, the winning Super Bowl 13 years apart. So, I mean, it's just really not a coincidence, okay, whatsoever. He died 13 weeks, 5 days after his birthday, 135. And the next day after his death was the 13th day of the fifth month. We also get this death here. Again, he's played for different teams, but he dies on the 132nd day of the year. San Francisco 49ers equals 213. You get the same numbers mixed up with the day of his death here connected to the San Francisco 49ers. Check that out right there. Even Super Bowl and NFL also equal 49. Just putting it out there. He's a tight end. Whoa, okay, there's the 129. Tight end, 129, like, and that's his position. And Charlie Young equals 129. Philadelphia Eagles, 87, like tight end, and they drafted him. They've had Super Bowl success as well over the last, few years, right? Or decade, or however you want to put it. But interesting, right? Who was the other team he was a part of? So, but anyways, look at the 129. Charlie Young, 129 in the language. Tight end, his position, 129. And was it the Steve Young Super Bowl that was on January 29? Yes, the Steve Young Super Bowl was on January 29, 129. And look, can you believe it? I don't think I ever caught it when I was younger because I thought the world was real. Look, they scored 49 points. The 49ers scored 49 points in that Super Bowl when Super Bowl and NFL equal 49. Look at that, 129, and you got the same name, Steve Young, and now you got Charlie Young when tight end and Charlie Young equal 129. This stuff is all with the damn language. It's all with the damn language, man. Okay, tune into these videos to get this information. Okay, tune into he played for the Rams as well. So the Rams, 49ers, I think they said he was the captain of the Seahawks, drafted by the Eagles. So all of those teams have had Super Bowl success. All of those teams have had Super Bowl success, right? All of those teams have had success recently as well. So interesting. Another death. So, I mean, this is just as the days roll on here, we had the NFL draft. And again, I just saw that the schedule was released for the new season. And now we get these quarterback stories and we get these deaths. And remember, Seattle picks up the Super Bowl victory in the last Super Bowl. As this guy's connected to that. Well, not that team, not that Super Bowl specifically, but a member of the Seahawks in the past. So wild. Let me know what you think. Do you think this stuff is scripted? I think it is. There's probably more here, but I'll leave it at that. Super Bowl winning tight end Charle Young dies at age 75. It's not a coincidence how they give us these stories. Until next time.